So we know that the participation of just heterosexual people in anal sex has become increasingly common, but there's really little knowledge about why women choose to engage in it. Is it because they see it more often portrayed in the media? Do they feel like they need to please their partner, or is it for their own pleasure? Now, in a 2014 study, researchers wanted to understand the experiences and perceptions of women when it comes to anal sex. And in the study, they specifically defined anal sex as penetration of the woman's anus by her partner's penis, and not other things that could be in the same category like anal oral or digital penetration. Now, the researchers conducted 4 focus groups of total of 32 women, and these women were from diverse ethnic backgrounds, and they were recruited from 2 different areas. Now, they asked women how often they had anal intercourse in their lifetime and with their current or recent partner. So they identified 6 main reasons that were really common among all the women. One was being under the influence. Some women did engage in anal intercourse while they were high or under the influence of substances. Other was personal desire. People chose to have anal intercourse because they got pleasure from it. Another reason was pleasing a partner. They wanted to either please their partner or fulfill their desires. Another big one was avoiding vaginal sex. So they wanted to have anal intercourse because they didn't want to have vaginal sex, like if they were during their menses, or they wanted to protect from pregnancy. Sometimes there was even quid pro quo situations. They participated in anal intercourse in exchange for money or drugs. And the other big thing that came up was there was a lack of explicit consent or coercion with some women. So they didn't actually want it or consent to it because they really either didn't know they could say no or they were actually forced into it. So let's get down to the numbers. 62% of women were high at the time of having anal intercourse. 53% said that they were in situations where they actually didn't want anal intercourse to say no. And 49% described situations where she engaged in anal intercourse because she wanted to. So that was almost half. To go a little deeper, a lot of women said that their partner wanted to have anal intercourse with them because they wanted to have them experience something new, something exciting, something exotic that they had not had from another partner before. Some women also described that they would only have anal intercourse with a special partner or at a special time, sort of like a gift for a special person. And like I said, while many women enjoyed anal sex, the majority still preferred vaginal to anal. And those who did enjoy it talked about how it was so important to use lubrication and go slow. On the other hand, women who had male partners that were like self-centered, didn't really think about the woman's needs, or had little experience using lubricants during the encounter, almost always described it as painful. Some described feeling even emotionally humiliated by the experience. So what should you take away from this study? Obviously, this is a super small study and a very specific subgroup of women who are also illicit drug users, so it may not be completely generalizable to every single woman. But with the exception of being high when having anal sex, I would bet that these experiences are pretty common in many women having anal sex. So if you are the person giving anal sex, it's important to communicate, use lubrication, prepare your partner, and take it slow. If you're the person receiving the anal sex, be open and communicate about what you want, and never continue if it hurts. As always, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and share this channel with your friends. And as always, remember to take care of yourself because you're worth it.